Uh, anyways, just catching up with family and friends here this weekend, and quite a bit of work going on. I'll be sharing that with you guys in the class. This is another house, almost ready, and also bought the one next door. It's real close now too. So I can remember the combo. I got so many damn combinations. I'll give you a quick glimpse inside. I got a nice video coming on cabinets and stuff. This is the guy here. Hang on. Can I remember? Well, give me a second. I'll dig it out of the car. I'm going to dig it out of my. Bear with me one second. Let's see if I can find this. I'm going to store my combos often times for my. I'm going to put a flush mount refrigerator there. Sorry for the jumping. I'm very good signal in this place. And I did a 40-inch bar height here. It'll finish out 42. I like the offset heights of the bar and the bar in this wall. So I have a little overhang here, and then just kind of hides the stuff on the counter, which is it's good for me. Maybe that's why I do it. Get out here, we get a better signal. But yeah, anyways, it looks like we're in for some rocky stuff. You know, it's funny. I canceled the purchase contract I was buying. It was just too much negotiating going on back and forth for what I'd already offered a full price deal. So I was getting kind of tired of it, and it was taking too much time, and I had too many things to do. I got just stuff to do. So my last video was time kills deals. The real emphasis of that, though, when I like in my chapter, my book, when I talk about time kills dealer in the mentorship, is you want to get things signed and closed as quick as possible. Never be complacent. Believe me, I mean, I have a $1 million loss to demonstrate to you on a home that this is something I've done to, because I've always been so fast acting and getting things signed. I can't tell you how many times I've been standing on a lot or on a house, and the neighbor comes out and says, "Hey, can I help you?" And I say, "I just bought the place," and then they're like, "God damn it," because they expected the neighbor was going to sell to them. Well, that happened to me. And in my neighborhood, that property cost me $1 million. That property's up for sale right now for $1.5 million. I missed it for $120 about 15 years ago, and he probably put $200,000 or $300,000 in it, but he's gonna make over $1 million. And it's a cool property, great view. I think you can see downtown from it. So I would be upset if I hadn't made so much money over the last many years, but I don't like to lose anyways, and that's one of the good things about being in the mentorship. I consider the students, the mentees, whatever you call them now, my friends, to be honest. I work as hard on their deals as I do my own. I take the loss as tough as for myself, right? I shouldn't say we had any real losses, but in other words, they all know, get it signed, get it signed. And hey, Russ, good morning. Happy 4th to everyone. Yeah, Andy, you can still get in the mentorship. I'm not offering the 1-year deal anymore, but you can get in for three months, and you can extend as long as I'm just not going to commit to a year. I mean, I've already committed to a year to the last people that signed up, but now I only commit to 3 months at a time. So you can get in there for 3 months and you can keep it rolling. I mean, it could go on for years. I'm just not going to put myself in a position where I can't bail in less than 3 months. I mean, I enjoy it, and believe me, there's so much content in there. I could walk away from it now, and there's so much already pre-recorded content that it would stand on its own anyways. But we got great students like Russ, who's in here right now, and Liam, and Ron Douglas. In fact, Ron's going to come visit me here in Austin sometime, and hope the same happens with some of the other students. Always happy to give a tour to the mentees, and life's good, I can tell you. here we are going into this recession, and I've never made more money per month than I have right now. I mean, it just, rentals and everything, and it's a wonderful, secure, it's just a nice place to be, and I really want that for everybody. Uh, yeah. Hey, Gregory, thanks. Yep, appreciate it. But yeah, so but you got to take some time off. You got to rest once in a while. And I'll tell you, I've been really burning, the candle at both ends here lately, and I still got a lot of work to do this next week. And a lot of you guys in the mentorship, you'll see it. I got some really cool remodel projects that are wrapping up, and stuff I hadn't really quite done before. It's pretty cool, and a lot of juggling around tenants that have expanded, taking more space, which has been a really big financial, been a really fantastic last 6 months. And I bought about, I don't know, 11 or 12 million dollars worth of property in the last year, and I've got one center. I expected to raise the rents about 60,000 within the year. It turns out it's closer to 80 now. That 80,000 a year income, though, that just brought the value up on that property, close to $1.5 million. And these are the things that you can make money on any kind of property. Don't ever get yourself dialed into thinking, oh, I got to have a duplex. That used to be the general thinking for people in the beginning. Is hey, good morning, Brian. I'm going to buy a duplex and live in one side. And that is reasonable thinking. In fact, there was a time when I remember there was a situation, a banker explained to me that the person that was applying, it was cheaper to buy than to rent at one time in this one particular area. And the person was going to buy a duplex, and they could buy 2 duplexes. And he says, well, you don't qualify to buy just the one, but if you buy 2, you qualify to buy 2. Because the income from the second duplex brought their income up so much. It's kind of a fluke thing, but anyways, you just never know what you're going to see. You get in real estate long enough, you just see a lot of different things happen that are, that you may only see once in 40 years. There's several things I've had happen only one time in 41 years of this stuff, and that's what's cool about it is, people go through things. Russ is going through some stuff. Liam's gone through some stuff, tough stuff that I've been through, and so they get the benefit of my input, and I'm glad. I'm glad for it. It's just nice that the suffering I've had to do in the past, and the gains, that I get to kind of pass on some of that experience onto them. Good morning, Tom. I'm reading your book as you're speaking. Love it and can't wait to get mine. Hey, good Chris. Welcome to the club. And you know what? You guys can't believe as many testimonials as we've got on the book too, especially. And I haven't even put half of them up yet. I've got videos I haven't even put on yet. But I got Rich's, I got Roberts in Portugal even, and it's just a cool thing, guys. I think somebody registered me in Chris Crone's something. I don't know what. I'm getting emails from Chris Crone now, and so I think somebody went in there and registered me under, and I just don't want to ever be attached to that kind of bullshit, and I'm just glad that I've got the smartest subscribers of anybody on the internet. I may not have the most, but I guarantee you we got the smartest group of people, and it's a pleasure for anybody to be able to sit in and listen. So Chris said, I purchased 2 of your books, one for each of my 2 sons and myself. I'll tell you, that's great, Chris. So I've got a guy that he did the same, and now his kids are beating him out of some of the deals, in his own town. And so it's funny, because kids are like, hey, Dad, maybe can I borrow a few bucks? I'm going to buy this. He's like, oh, how about I give you $1,000 and I'll just buy it. So it's starting to mix business. But it's a wonderful thing. Hey, how wonderful if your kids can start competing with you. That would be a great milestone, because now you got your kids, engaged in something that will make a lot of money, give them a lot of security, and just and there's just nothing like it, And my girls, they've been around real estate. My daughter, I used to spin her in a circle, like this, in every room of every property I'd buy as she was growing up. Of course, she got heavier and heavier and bigger, and then I started buying way more property. And so it became something that, she was no longer into it. It was good. I couldn't have taken it anymore on my back. But yeah, it's been a great ride, and I'll tell you, it just feels good to be, a father of 4 grown, I've adult children now, and they're all good, you know what I mean? And I don't mean, I just mean they're good, the way we all want our kids to be good, drug-free, smart, and educated, and and listen, there's no education. The education you get from my book and from what you'll get here for free on YouTube, I don't care, but in the mentorship, there's nothing else like it. There's just, you can't buy this kind of I mean, it's just not it's not out there, it's just not out there. I mean, it's here, and a few of us know about it, but it's not that widespread. It's not an education you're ever going to get out of school. You got to seek this stuff out to make it happen and find out. And hopefully you don't seek out and find some bullshit where somebody takes your seed capital. That's the worst thing that can happen, is lose your seed capital. And it kills your soul. When people, I can tell you, there's people that, they bought into something that didn't nearly live up to the expectations that they'd hoped. I get a lot of complaints about that, to be honest, about Chris Crone. And people, and you shouldn't give your money to somebody anyway. So when you want your money back, I understand you want your money back. But, unfortunately, nobody's asking for their money back with me. Yeah, anyways, it's important. You just got to do your due diligence before you pay for anything. Let's see. Tom, can you react a video? I want to see your thoughts on it. Send it to me. Send me the link, Delta, and I probably will. Do questions on your form still get answered? You know what? I have a form, to be honest. Yeah, they'll get answered. A lot of times get answered by a student, but the form isn't very active in the VIP area, in the members area. And the reason it's not very active is because I am doing this in a live Zoom almost every Saturday for 3 hours. And so you don't need the form. You can jump in live and have follow-up questions, and you can talk directly to me, and you get the benefit from other students that are maybe doing something similar, maybe some that have done something I've never even done. So it's really becoming a great little brain trust and group, and you're lucky if you can get in it. I can tell you right now, if you can get in my mentorship, get in, because I could quit tomorrow, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna, but I don't have any intention to, but you want to get it going while you can. While you can, it's a great opportunity. That I know. I wish I had somebody like me to bounce things off of and talk to and have some guidance and feedback when I was younger. It would have saved me a lot of time. I'd probably be a lot richer. You look at Ben Mala. Ben Mala, he'd tell you, he had a mentor, and Ben Mala, I think he's worth, a couple $100 million, maybe $2, and I'm not worth that much. I've got a lot. I've got tens of millions. I don't have hundreds of millions. Not yet. I'll probably hit 100 before long. But the thing is, it just shortcuts you so much. It's just good to know. It's just good to know that your instincts are right. I shouldn't do this, right? Do you think I shouldn't do this? Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Or, hey, I think this is pretty good. And then, do it. Get on it right now. I mean, those are the kinds of things that would really set you apart and really make a difference in your life. But to everybody, I just say, look, have a happy 4th. And, if you're going to get on a deal, move quickly. You got to know value. Game Wiz, you're not even in. Game Wiz isn't even going to the Zooms, and he's in there. Yeah, you should. You can go back in there. Listen, there's a lot of videos you can go back and watch, and it doesn't matter if it's from 6 months ago or a year and a half ago. There's all kinds of great, fantastic content in there to watch or just listen to while you're driving or whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna call it quits for the day. Just wanted to make sure everybody knew we were not doing a Zoom today, but we will be doing one again next week. And looking forward to hearing from everybody, and we'll see what happens. What do I got here? Right, my phone is doing something here. There we go. What do you got here, Chris? Oh, I just got to start waking up. Yep, you do it. Hey, everybody, have a happy 4th of July. Please hit that like and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications button, and you'll be notified when I do go live. And I certainly try to help anybody I can live in these kind of things. If they got a question, I'll answer. And we'll see you later.